Israel says the ceasefire in Gaza is in effect as it continues to pull back troops under the terms of the deal. In the meantime, the wait continues for the release of the remaining hostages and the arrival in the region by President Trump, who's expected tomorrow. All of this happening as hundreds of thousands of Palestinians inside Gaza have begun streaming north in a mass exodus back towards their homes, which are mostly now just rubble. Fox's Jennifer Griffin has the latest from Tel Aviv.
Tens of thousands of Israelis joined the hostage families in Hostage Square for what they hope will be one last Saturday night of what has been a 2-year national nightmare. U.S. Special Chief Negotiators Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner addressed the emotional crowd and thanked President Trump.
In the worst of times, he refused to accept the idea that peace in the Mideast was out of reach.
Working with President Trump on this, his commitment to seeing peace, to seeing the hostages return home, to seeing Israel secure and safe, and to seeing the entire Middle East stable and thriving is unmatched.
The crowd erupted in cheers of "Thank you, Trump" every time the president's name was mentioned, and booed when Witkoff tried to thank Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu, who some of the hostage families believe did not do enough in the beginning to bring the hostages home. The president's daughter, Ivanka, praised the hostages and their families.
And the president wanted me to share, as he has with so many of you personally, that he sees you, he hears you, he stands with you, always.
Earlier today, Fox News obtained this exclusive image of Mideast envoy Steve Witkoff visiting Gaza with the president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, escorted by the IDF Chief of Staff and CENTCOM Commander Admiral Brad Cooper. They observed the Israeli troops who have now completed their redeployment to an agreed-upon withdrawal line in Gaza. The U.S. military will establish a ceasefire monitoring base, a civil military coordination center. 200 U.S. troops are already arriving in Israel as part of that mission, but there will be no U.S. boots on the ground in Gaza. The release of hostages and Palestinian prisoners could happen overnight Sunday into Monday, at the latest Monday 6 a.m. local time, before President Trump arrives to address the Israeli Knesset. In Tel Aviv, Jennifer Griffin, Fox News.